Welcome back to Ugly Truck. Today, I really mean it. Okay, so, you may have seen this truck before. We mentioned it in our Dart first start and drive video. If you haven't checked that out, I will put a link in the description. This is a 1968 Chevy C10. This truck, as you can see, has been sitting for a while. It's got some pretty good barnacles growing up here. Maybe that means it was a C10. I've mentioned before that I'm not a huge fan of the walk around. Basically all you need to know is every panel has rust, every panel has dents. It's growing its own ecosystem. Came with a free chair and whatever's living in it. It's a real bummer that the camper shell got smashed. But I think what's left of the truck is going to be pretty cool. I want to get it cleaned up. I want to get all the crap out of the back of it. And we're going to bring this thing into the shop tomorrow and get it running. And if you did see our teaser about this truck, there is something under the hood of this truck that you would not expect to be in a 68 C10. If you have a guess, let me know in the comments. Your time is running out. The big reveal is coming. But for now, I'm just going to give it a good wash, get it cleaned up, a little less gross maybe, before we bring it into the shop. And if you watched my patina video on my 65 Chevy, I scrubbed it down with SOS pads and then top coated it with some high traffic floor polish. I would like to do that to this thing. I'm probably not going to top coat it because I don't know where we're going with this truck or where it's going to end up, but I would like to clean this paint up and clean up some of this surface rust and just get a good idea of what's going on here. So I'm going to start by getting the camper shell off the back and all the stuff out of the back. It looks like there's going to be some treasures, and I'm so excited because that's one of my favorite parts of buying an old junky truck like this. There's always something cool. I always keep some kind of little trinket from it, so there we go. Now we're getting some treasures. Oh, sounds like things are happening up here.
We've been soaking this thing in oil for a couple weeks, and I think I just got it to move just a pinch. So I think we're ready to do a will it run on this thing. So
Think
it's
so?
good. Yep.
Ooh.
I think it's hydro locked, so now I'm not going to mess with it anymore, but it did move a little bit.
Yay!
So that's great.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm excited. So the cool thing about this camper shell is that there's one bolt here, the front is not attached, and there's a C-clamp. So I'm going to use this rusty, gross wrench that I found to try to move this C-clamp. Plan B. Okay, so I feel like I should say, first and foremost, don't try this at home. If it wasn't raining and wet outside, I wouldn't do this. If I cared about what this part of the truck looks like, I wouldn't do this. But I don't, it's wet, and this is the fastest way to get this thing apart. So, plus we get to use fire. Yeah. going somewhere and I don't know where it's going. So this might get weird. It moved a little when I cut it.
Oh, it did, huh?
It was just a little bit. Ooh, what's that?
Olympia beer.
Whoa.
It's been better. Oh, beer since 1896.
Wow.
Huh. I've never even heard of it.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I think he was a bushman. There's a few of those. There you go.
Oh.
I knew you would love it.
That's a good sign.
That is a good sign. That's better than finding like a Wix filter on something.
Yeah, there won't be anything wrong with this truck.
No, it's in perfect shape.
This guy had enough sense to buy a WD-40. You know he maintained this thing miraculously.
Yes, yes,
Or
absolutely.
meticulously.
Yes. I think miraculously was a better one.
This is going to my collection.
I got it.
This is a fine piece of furniture you got there.
It is.
You mind if I ask, but how much that set you back?
Oh, it was a lot.
Oh.
You know, it came with all the accessories.
Yeah, Clark, if you don't mind, I'll take this and maybe have it recovered.
Yeah, you do that, Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah. Need help?
I do. There, it's like a brand new truck. Looks great. This is pretty cool. I don't know if this counts as a treasure, but this is just a giant sheet of aluminum that was laying back here. It's like probably a 1/4 inch thick, probably 3 feet by 15 inches. It's pretty sweet. I have no idea what I would ever do with it, but it's good scrap. Wood beds are so cool, I say as I fall to my death. I think I passed the point of treasures, and I'm just getting the gross out. Okay, so that's about as good as I'm gonna get it until we bust out the pressure washer. I'm taking more of the bed with me than trash, I think. So let's check out what's going on in the interior. All right. You can tell the interior is just as nice as the exterior. Got some sweet speakers. Definitely gonna have to hook those up. Might have to steal those for the 70. I also love that this truck looks like it was originally a 3 on the tree, and they just left the clutch pedal and installed an automatic. So I love it. Makes you feel like you're doing something. Give that left foot something to do over there. I think I'm just gonna scrape all this stuff out and just pull the seat, because as rough and gross and mousy as all this is, I know we're not going to reuse it. So plus it'll give us a good look at our floor pans.
Looks like you got a nail.
Yeah.
I'll patch that up here in just a second.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And now it's gonna rain again. All right. We're gonna shut her down for a minute, kids. Rain delay. Rain delay.
Voila!
Yeah.
Got it, bub.
Good job, babe. Oh, that hurt. These are oh goodness. So this is the part where we usually find some treasures. Broken side marker. Cool, cool. Gas cap. And the tiniest tape measure. A little rubber band. All right. CCR. Guy's bumping all the hits. Oh snap. You guys. Oh. Speed. That's for sure the favorite thing I'm gonna pull out of this truck. Love it. There's a seal. I don't know if that's like a transmission output seal or something, or wheel seal. Somebody was working on this thing at one point. Freeze plugs. More spark plugs. Apparently this is where he kept his spark plug collection. Another freeze plug. I don't think this is anything important, so. What is this? Floating balls. Is this like a tiny baby antifreeze tester? You guys, this is cute. Ha! It is! It says the antifreeze right there. It's a tiny baby coolant checker, just like the one we have in here. Hey, check it out. It's a little tiny coolant tester. So how cool is that? It's just a little tiny version of our big one. It's like a coolant checker to go. Okay, so I think I found all the treasures that I need. So I'm going to bust out the pressure washer and see what we can do here. I am going to go ahead and do the inside, the electronics and stuff in here. I'm not worried about it. You would not want to do that on a truck that you're actually going to restore. But like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with this truck. It's just a cool story, and we thought it was a cool truck and wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm just going to give it a good spray and figure it out later. So, as you can tell, started pressure washing the outside. Looks pretty sweet. Jerry's got some tires on here that actually hold air. That'll be nice. And I'm cold and wet, and I want this to be done like now. So, here we go. Okay, so pressure wash is done. Looks pretty sweet. Got all the barnacles and the moss off of it. The paint brightened up a lot. It was oxidized pretty bad. I got a good layer of flaky white stuff off of it. But at this point, I am ready to start scrubbing. I'm not going to go crazy on it because, like I said, I don't know what we're going to do with this truck, but I would like to do my SOS pad trick like I did on my 65, so let's give it a shot, see what it looks like. So I know I said it in my other patina video on the 65, but these SOS pads are, I think they're double O steel wool, but I'm not 100%. But you don't want to use them if you have like actual paint. That's obviously not a problem here, but they will leave scratches on like nice paint. So you might want to test a spot, make sure it's the right thing for you and your vehicle, or you just start scrubbing. No. So there you go. It's quite a transformation. Definitely looks like a totally different truck. It's still got some patina, but much better than what it was. Got rid of all the barnacles, got rid of the old camper shell, cleaned all the stuff out of the back. The interior, we got it sprayed out. We got the seat out of it. Our floor pans are really not that bad. Looks like it's a little soft under the driver's feet, but the worst of it is probably just this hole here. But that spot, or actually any piece on this truck, you can get brand new replacement panels and weld them in. And of course on the tunnel, like I said, used to be a 3 on the tree. They went to a floor shifter for an automatic and cut a hole. So that's kind of a bummer, but I'll give you guys a good look at that shifter, because the next time you see this truck, it will be in the shop. We're finally going to reveal what's under the hood. If you have a guess, last chance, let me know in the comments. I will send you something cool if somebody gets it right. This is one that I've been really excited about because I can't decide who's going to love it and who's going to hate it, or if we're all going to love it or we're all going to hate it. But I just hope it runs. I really appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will catch you guys next time.